In the last three videos, I've been kind of introducing the different aspects of cellular respiration, and we've talked about glycolysis, the oxidation of pyruvate, and the Krebs cycle so far. And now we're going to talk about the electron transport chain. So I'm just going to abbreviate that as ETC. So you can see here, it looks like a pretty complicated process. You have all of these different complexes. So this is just a big chain of protein complexes, and we're also using ubiquinone and cytochrome C. So ubiquinone is just a lipid. So this is a lipid, and cytochrome C is a protein. And their job is to just move hydrogens, move protons. So this is happening in the inner membrane and of the mitochondria. So right here we have the intermembrane space, and this is the matrix. So all of these complexes make a series of redox reactions. The electrons that come in with NADH and FADH2, and each complex has an increasing redox potential. Energy is released every single time that an electron is passed to the next complex, and this energy is what is used to pump hydrogen ions from the matrix to the intermembrane space, which I've drawn right here. So this is what creates what is called an electrochemical gradient. So this electrochemical gradient. So above is the matrix, or sorry, right here is the matrix, and then above is the intermembrane space. I just want to highlight here, complex 2 is succinate dehydrogenase, which is actually a part of the Krebs cycle as well. So this enzyme is used in both of the processes. And then I want to talk about ubiquinone. So ubiquinone is a protein, not a protein, but it is a lipid, and it stays inside the lipid bilayer. So it actually has the ability to be reduced. So it grabs an electron and moves it like it's a little transporter bus. So it can move electrons from like one complex to the next complex. Cytochrome C up here is another mobile complex, but it is a protein. It's just really small, and it's actually soluble. So it's just a peripheral protein. It's not attached to the membrane, and it is soluble. So it can take being on the intermembrane side, it can take a electron and then move it from one complex to the next. So it also acts as a little shuttle. So first here at the very beginning of complex 1, you're going to have NADH that comes in, and it gets oxidized to NAD+. The electrons start moving their way through the electron transport chain, following this kind of weird pathway, and they go from complex 1. Ubiquinone here will take it, so I want to draw that in green. Ubiquinone will take these hydrogens here. Ubiquinone will take it, and it will take it to cytochrome C here. So cytochrome C will then take it, and it'll take it to complex, so it's in complex 3 here, and then cytochrome C will take it to complex 4 right here. So the final electron acceptor is oxygen. So that would be right here, you'd have a 1/2 O2, so your oxygen is right there. And so oxygen is just kind of known as the terminal electron acceptor. So with each redox reaction, you get a little bit of energy that is used to pump energy across hydrogen ions. So in complex 1 here, you get 4. So I'm going to draw this in white. You get 4. Complex 3, you also get 4. And then in complex 4, you get 2. So this adds up to our 10 hydrogens up here. And that's how many hydrogens you get per NADH molecule that comes in. And if we remember, we have a bunch. We have 10 NADHs that are possibly coming in, so that could be 100 hydrogen ions or protons that we are getting in each one of these electron transport chains. So next we want to look at FADH2. So it's a little bit different. It comes in a little bit late, so it actually joins to the party a little bit late. It comes right here in complex 2. So FADH2 will come in right here, and it gets oxidized and donates 2 electrons. So we have 2 electrons in here that get donated. They get taken from complex 2 shuttled to ubiquinone in complex 3. So they actually come this way. So we will draw our little ubiquinone here, right there. And it gets shuttled to complex 3 right here. It pumps 4 protons. So once again, 4 protons come up. And then to cytochrome C, up here, it comes up, and then it gets moved to complex 4, where it gets another 2 protons. So in this one, we are getting 6 total protons per FADH2 molecule. So in total, you are getting for 1 NADH and 1 FADH, you're getting 16 hydrogens. So ETC, interestingly enough, is also a target for many poisons. So it targets this complex 4. So when complex 4 is no longer working, everything else shuts down. So nothing works without complex 4. And that's it for the electron transport chain. Next, I'm going to talk about chemiosmosis.